Yeah. And I mean, listen, honestly, I wanted to separate them a little bit because I think we all could probably agree that, like, on the basis of race, like the idea of being racist against oneself or it sounds crazy as fuck, right? So I want to move that to the side, right, for a second. I think when you start talking about class, though, there is more room to have a conversation, right? Because sometimes class also, like I said before, adds certain traditions and certain way of life or expectations and relationships and things of that nature, right? And so if you're a part of a particular culture, like let's say that values marriage, values getting an education, values certain things, and you want to protect that, I think there's people now in the space where it's like they not like us from that, maybe even like a culture standpoint, but also maybe from a class standpoint. And I don't know that I disagree with that to a certain extent. I guess what I'm saying is I am in a very interesting period of my life where I am exploring different concepts, right? Like I think we have such an aversion to someone being better than us at something, somebody being in a superior position. For some reason, we want to bring everybody down to our level, right? To feel more comfortable. So like for me, when we're talking about this idea of feeling superior, whether it's class or race-based, what if it's like skill-based? What if I feel better than somebody because I'm better at managing my money than other people? Right? Like, is it wrong for me to feel better than someone because I can subjectively or objectively prove that I'm a better manager of money than them? Is that because I don't think that would be the problem. I think where the problem comes for most people is when you outwardly treat people in a disrespectful manner that makes them feel less than, right? But what I've noticed though too is when you're just being yourself, that somebody can interpret how you choose to move, the boundaries that you have for yourself as treating them as less than. So it's a tough conundrum, right? For those of us who are not only trying to evolve, but even for our own mental health, leave certain things behind. Because if number one, we have the responsibility to ourselves and our family. So I know sometimes people say, well, people are only focused on their own family. You damn right. That's where you should start your focus at. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got the bandwidth, the wherewithal, then yeah, go do your extra thing. But yeah, that's where it starts. And so I'm not mad at people. It's the last thing I'll say about this topic too, right? Is because some of us, we weren't handed the best batons from our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And in some of our lifetimes, the best thing that we can do is be a solid husband and a solid dad. That's it, right? Like if you didn't come from that and you were able to establish that and that's what you did for your lineage, that might be all that it is for y'all. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because so I think the reason why we get so caught up in looking at each other certain type of ways because we don't recognize each of us are living our own races. We have our own relays. So we're too busy competing with other people. Fuck what other people have to think about how you live in your life. You know what I'm saying? You know where you came from. You know what I'm saying? You know how far you come. So continue to run your own fucking race, man. But I do get that in doing that, people will look at you a certain type of way, especially if you outpace them. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Especially
if
if you
you
have
outpace them.